Shalom, first and foremost, as always, and with all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Makakodesh. I will give double honors to my apostles at Great Millstone who taught me His truth, and a sincere Shalom to the elect out there teaching His truth in all honesty and sincerity in these last days. I'm the brother Yasharan, and this is Late Night Commentaries. I believe it's number 25. Yeah, I think it's number 25. And this lesson is pretty much about, you guys in these chats. Okay? I mean, what you see here is, who you see here is Elder Benat Zakpa out of South Carolina. Right? And, I watch his live streams pretty consistently. And one thing that I really, it's a beautiful thing that this brother, has so many people in his live streams. Don't get me wrong, it's quite a blessing, and he's earned it. He's a good teacher. But man, I kind of feel for this brother sometimes, man. Because he gets a lot of guys and girls, I should say, a lot of men and women who just don't know how to act. They just don't know how to act, man. They go and they post stupid stuff in the chat. They ask so many ridiculous questions that aren't even about the topic. They go and they type out scriptures instead of just posting them. If you're a young guy in this truth, or a young woman in this truth, just listen, man. You're making it out to be a lot harder than it really is. You really shouldn't speak much until you're more mature in the spirit. Okay? Some of you guys are putting your foot in your own mouths. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm just saying this through experience, because when I was young in the truth, I asked, I wasn't ridiculous with it like some of you guys are. But, I was known to ask, questions. But there's a right way to go about things. Okay? And you shouldn't try and seem so overbearing, man, because it's disrespectful to the teachers, who, no matter what live stream or comment board it's on, man. It's disrespectful to the teacher. Okay? Y'all will go to Esau's college system and won't say a damn word. You won't interrupt that professor. Here it is. We're teaching much more serious stuff. Okay, and you'll just pretty much chat your heads off on the comment board and ask stupid questions and come up and have little disagreements here and there and make them known. Listen, you're just a small fry, man. A lot of you guys that are just coming up, you're a small fry. Ain't no reason to be disputing with people, man. Or posting so many scriptures you can't even follow a lesson around. It's not about that. Okay? This is Ecclesiastes 5:1. Keep thou thy foot when thou goest to the house of the Most High. And that goes for whenever you're in any kind of live stream, or whether you're at camp, or whether you're on the comment board, man. Okay? And I feel for that brother, man. You could tell some of you guys drive him fucking nuts. And some guys, they just ask the same questions over and over and over, and it's usually a bunch of silly stuff that doesn't really have much of anything to do with the topic at hand or about salvation. And be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Because you guys aren't considering that you're actually doing evil, man. You're disrupting the flow of the lesson. You're irritating the teachers, okay, by doing that. All right. You're throwing other brothers off on the comment boards that are trying to read along. You're just making unnecessary. You're just making a whole bunch of excess, man. Be not rash with thy mouth, because some of you guys get sent into timeout, and you get all offended over it. Listen, let me just say this: if you're not agreeing 100% with what's being said in the lesson, then just leave. Just leave. And let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before the Most High. For the Most High is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore let thy words be few. And you have to understand that the Lord is speaking through those men. Show some respect. For a dream cometh through the multitude of business, and a fool's voice is known by multitude of words. Oh, man. Sometimes I laugh at some of the stupid comments you guys put in some of these live shows, man. And then other times I get angry, like, come on, man. And then there's times when, I feel bad for laughing because it's ridiculous, because I know if the same thing was said in one of my live shows or a live show that me and the brothers are doing, I'd be mad. Or irritated, man. Some of you guys are just flinging confusion out there. And there's a saying that stupidity is contagious. Okay, stupidity is contagious, man. So if you got a bunch of young guys or people, I'm just going to say people that are young in the faith, spewing out a whole bunch of nonsense on the comment boards, it's gonna spread to others, man, because they're gonna think it's all right to do that. Okay. Let me get this in Proverbs. Hang on, let me make sure this is the right scripture. Proverbs 17:27. He that hath knowledge spareth his words. All right, sometimes it's just better to listen, man. What about, if you're sitting amongst a company, like let's say you're going to, you're in a certain field where you work or whatever, and you're trying to get a promotion or whatever, and you're around these so-called great men in your field, okay, and they've got years and years and years of experience, and they're just talking way over you. Okay, spur your words and just listen, man. Just observe. Okay? Some of you guys just need to observe. Soak it in, man. And a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. Like, right, a lot of you got to just Just hold your peace. The scriptures say, the fool layeth open his folly. Okay? And you start to see that, man. It's the same people that come to the live streams. Every time, always, either talking shit or just saying dumb shit. Or posting things that have nothing to do with the lesson. Okay, we had to kick one of them out in the live show that we did this weekend, a couple days ago, man. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips, which is a metaphor for what? Shutting your damn mouth, man. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. That's why, when you go to these live streams and you go to the chats, the experienced brothers, what are they doing? They're mainly they're not even really saying much. They're just posting scriptures. Or they're posting definitions or important pieces of information, man. They might see like a news report on a live stream or something, and they might have some background information on whatever that story's about, and they may post that. For the most part, man, they keep it spiritual. They keep it spiritual. And this goes for myself too. Okay? This goes for myself too. So I can hang on, let me. Select. Proverbs 18 and 13. I got something pulled up on my computer screen. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Which is pretty much what? Saying, don't rush before you say something. Okay? Proverbs 21 and 23. Let me get that. This is why brothers should read Psalms and Proverbs and Sirach and Ecclesiastes a lot. Okay? There's a lot of scriptures in these books of wisdom that teach you how to conduct yourself, man. Proper conduct, okay? Proper behavior, man. I mean, these books of wisdom, man, they teach you how to be wise, pretty much. Like Proverbs is pretty much just a guideline on how to be wise, man. That's why it's my favorite book in the Bible. That's why I always bring a lot of scriptures out in Proverbs, Proverbs 21 and 23, and then I might wrap it up. Hang on, let me look at my scripture list here. Well, hey, let me read this. James 1 and 19, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, or I focus more on hearing and listening. Especially when you're young in this thing. Slow to speak, slow to wrath. Alright, this is Proverbs 21 and 23. Then I'll wrap it up. Whoso keepeth his mouth and his tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. Well, hey, I mean, that's advice that pretty much our parents told us when we were younger, man. Keep your mouth shut and you'll stay out of trouble. You know, it'll keep you out of timeout, man. It'll keep you out of getting kicked out of a live show. It'll keep you from creating confusion, an environment of confusion for others, man, as well as yourself. Okay, we always have to be mindful of what we do and say and how it affects other brothers, man. You know, and that's a lesson that I've learned throughout the years. You know, how you move and how you speak. All right, other brothers pick up on that. Okay. But with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash. Alright, till next time, Shalom.